Thank you very much. It's fantastic to see everybody here today as we continue to get back to face-to-face conferences on the Isle of Man. It's good that there's still a real appetite and a real need for these kind of conferences, this kind of network, and that we're all continuing to do so much business together. Thank you to Man Benham for bringing us together for what I'm sure is going to be an insightful and informative day. Now, some of you may notice that I'm playing a rather unusual role today. We would typically expect a minister or a chief minister to be here and open a conference such as this. However, today's not a typical day, and as I'm sure you all know, they'll be voting for a new chief minister today. So all of our newly elected MHKs are focused, rightly so, on that. And as such, I've been asked to give the opening on behalf of Isle of Man government. I hope that this in no way belittles the conference, but rather demonstrates the government's ongoing commitment and support to the industry, our key stakeholders in these ever-changing times, no matter the circumstance. The Isle of Man's e-gaming sector remains a core part of the island's economy, its legacy, and its community, whilst also providing a key area of opportunity for the island for years to come. It's fantastic to see the sector on the island is not only continuing to grow, but it's thriving. So we're now approaching 60 active licenses on the Isle of Man, which means the GSE are now supervising more licenses than ever before. That's a 50% increase on the number of licenses we had in 2018. This is at a time when the GSE has built upon its success to expand its offering to also regulate medicinal cannabis, and also managing the increased demand from the gaming sector. I think this is a fantastic achievement. We've not only seen a marked increase in license holders on the Isle of Man, but also the number of new businesses setting up, including big hitters such as GameSys, as well as other high-quality businesses, bringing with them a number of job opportunities for our island's residents. The significant growth of these businesses already domiciled here has also been fantastic to see. Selton Manx has created the island's first live dealer studio, and King Gaming, or Champion Sports, will soon be starting works on a new large-scale development within Douglas. It feels like almost daily we're seeing an influx of workers arriving to the Isle of Man to take up exciting job opportunities in the e-gaming sector. We estimate that 150 new arrivals on the island so far this year, with more to come. At Digital Isle of Man, we recognise that any period of growth is not without challenges, which is why we've created a strategic partnership model to bolster the level of support for you and your businesses, to provide a single point of contact into government. This model allows us to hear your concerns, work with you, and provide solutions where possible. We're currently supporting a number of businesses with relocation, immigration, licensing queries, as well as managing a healthy pipeline of new opportunities of businesses interested in moving to the Isle of Man. We're well aware that with continued growth comes increased demand for skilled workers. This is absolutely a priority for the digital team, and we're working to support improved digital literacy, with lifelong learning for island's residents, and some of you would have seen we've got a digital literacy courses available for free across the island at the moment. And we're also working with Locate Isle of Man to attract skilled workers to our shores, which we've worked with many of you in the room to support. It's also great to see blockchain and crypto on the agenda today, another important sector for the island, and one with many synergies with the e-gaming sector, which has already been demonstrated on the island and by the different people in the room. As we look to the future, we understand the importance of keeping pace with industry advancements, which is why we actively encourage new market-adjacent sectors, such as esports. With esports, we're looking to leverage the experience gained from the e-gaming sector, applying this experience to the esports sector, which faces many similar issues and challenges as it matures and endeavours to legitimise itself. As an island, we have 20 years worth of e-gaming experience, and applying that to esports to create, whether it's some kind of regulation or some kind of code of conduct, will help bring and legitimise some of those businesses to the island. We have a wealth of expertise already exists on the island to provide advice and support to those businesses to overcome both the short and long-term challenges they face. So to close, I trust you enjoy your day ahead. I hope you find it informative, interesting and thought-provoking. Myself and some of my team are also here listening to today's proceedings, keen as always to understand what could be done from a government perspective to support the industry, encourage growth across the digital sector. Once again, thanks to Man Benham for putting on today's event. Thanks to all of the sponsors for supporting it, and thank you for all for being here to bring it to life. Have a great day. Thank you very much.